Hi guys, long time no BBC. Nah. But anyway, it's been a while since I posted last time, and today I have a small haul, fragrance haul, okay? This is a real small one, as I said, because nowadays I'm really careful about the fragrances that I buy. I'm trying to downsize on my collection, and these fragrances were something that I've been eyeing for a long time, and I usually nowadays just like figure things out slowly and then see if I still want something, and then consider whether or not to buy it. So I'm doing a thorough vetting process whenever I buy fragrances nowadays. So that's why you haven't seen a lot of new things, but now we have two, and these are Lattafa fragrances, okay? First up, we've got Lattafa's Velvet Rose, and we also have Musk So Poudrée from the Thameen collection of Lattafa. The Thameen collection has 4 different fragrances, and this is the musky fragrance from that collection, really pretty. And we're gonna talk about these two babies, okay? And this one is Velvet Rose, and it's been compared to Frederic Malle's Portrait of a Lady, okay? So this is kind of a dupe for Portrait of a Lady. Never tried that one, so I don't know. I only know what I've read about it. And this one is a kind of like your typical musky, soapy, clean girl scent, okay? So we've got an interesting array, and I'm gonna just talk about these two real quick. So first of all, I'm going to talk about this Musk So Poudrée, and I have to say I absolutely love this collection. It's so pretty, it's so cute. I think that quality-wise, the cap is not the best quality ever, but it's still super adorable, okay? Love the packaging, the bottle is so cute, and also super cool that the fragrance itself is this kind of milky blue color. It's so cute, okay? And I think it fits this perfectly, because I've tried both of these yesterday. I did a wear test, so I know what these smell like and can kind of recommend you guys better, okay? But this one, I was really captured by the interesting, like, opaque baby blue that this juice color has, and it is the juice. The bottle is clear, okay? So that's a super interesting thing about this one. I really like the design also. I think it's very now. I love the little crystal detail on it. Of course, this is made of plastic, but super cute, okay? This one has different notes. It's mainly floral notes, powdery notes, and musks, okay? So this is a white musk powdery type of smell, and I'm just gonna put it on so you guys can get a cap. Comes off like this. It has this kind of plastic cap type of situation, and this is what the bottle looks like without the cap. And I'm just gonna put it on so we can talk about it. So yeah, sprayer is okay. It's not the best sprayer in the world, but honestly I don't care. It does its job, okay? So yeah, right off the bat, this is a really pretty scent, okay? This is exactly what I was going for, because my taste has changed. I'm mainly nowadays into fresher scents, and kind of like, I used to be a heavy hitter queen, okay? I used to like really wear this kind of heavy, kind of old lady-ish fragrances, and now I'm more of a people pleaser type that likes to just smell nice and clean, and like clean girl aesthetic type. And for that, like, this is perfect, okay? This is amazing. I love it. It's super simple. So pretty. It smells like the bottle looks like, okay? It's kind of like this really pretty soapy scent. It's soapy, clean, white musk. And you definitely get that powder. There's this kind of like really high quality baby powder type of smell. It smells like the softest, nicest soap, kind of like white bar of soap, and this kind of a rosy baby powder type. And I'm getting pink rose. They're definitely this kind of really big and soft and fuzzy and very pleasant white musk. And then there's this kind of baby powder vibe. Like the baby powder thing is definitely the kind of main selling point of this fragrance. If you don't like baby powder smell, you would not like this. Like, it's the main thing about this one. The rose and the musk is just there to kind of like, and the soapiness to carry that baby powder scent. So yeah, it's completely clear on my skin, even though it has this color on the bottle. It smells so nice. It just smells like the most clean skin ever, okay, and so feminine, and still like almost not there, you know. This is perfect clean girl scent, okay, and it's moderate projection, moderate longevity, moderate silage. So it's like the kind of scent that you can't really smell unless you hug someone, okay. So this is a perfect, like, kind of like out of shower, you want to smell like something good, or you're going to bed and you want to smell good, like that kind of fragrance, okay. So this is a very calm, serene, likable scent, but it's still so like it's so natural smelling. It just smells like your skin naturally after like a really nice shower, okay. And it's super clean smelling. I really like it. It's almost like a laundry detergent type of smell, and I'm just really into it, okay. I've been really into white musks anyway, and this is definitely like, I have another musk fragrance from Lattafa, Musk Mood, and this is way different, okay. This is way less floral, way less fruity than that one. This is way more to that like cold white musk, laundry detergent, just washed, like laundry. That's what this smells like, and it's so pretty in my opinion. Lasting wise, I tested this yesterday, and I'd say something about like 8 hours moderate projection. So this is not a monster, okay. This is something that you wear and you can smell it, okay. You can smell it on yourself for a long time. It also sticks to your clothes, making them smell real nice, but nobody else can absolutely like smell this unless they like hug you, okay. So it's kind of intimate in a way. So if you're looking for a like beastly, really projecting musk, then Musk So Poudrée is not for you probably. And I definitely think it's worth the money. I paid 20 euros for this, and I think it's definitely worth 20 euros. Would I pay 35 that it was originally kind of like put out there with that 35 price tag? I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the fence, because just because it does not project for a long time, like it's, yeah, 8 hours and it's gone, you need to respray. So I'm like, okay, it's moderate projection, it smells really good, but like I don't need all my fragrances to be beasts, honestly. This smells like something that you can wear during winter and during summertime as easily. The dry down is super baby powdery, okay? So you need to really be into those powdery smells to enjoy Musk So Poudrée. What I'd give this fragrance right now, Musk So Poudrée, I think I'd honestly give this a 9 out of 10. I think it's near perfect clean girl scent, and definitely something that is really easygoing, really likable, and I think that many people would enjoy this. And I think it does what it does so well, because sometimes the musks I buy are way too like out there and way too projecting and kind of like almost suffocating a little bit, and this is not that. This is so nice. This is just your nice clean girl soapy scent, and I absolutely love it, okay. So yeah, Musk So Poudrée 9 out of 10 from Lattafa. Definitely a musk lovers and a baby powder lovers dream, okay? And yeah, the dry down becomes a little floral, but mainly just powdery, okay? So pretty, I like it. So yeah, that's about that. Now let's get into our second fragrance. This is Lattafa's Velvet Rose, okay? And I must say, I love the packaging, okay? Look at that, it's so pretty. So it comes in this velvet box that reminds me of Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances. They come in this kind of similar shape, and the way you open it is you lift this up, and here's the fragrance. So it's sitting on this kind of rest, and I'm just gonna take it out. It fits real snugly here. So yeah, the packaging is really cool, and I also really think the bottle is pretty. So here is Velvet Rose. It is this kind of pink, flowery, pretty thing, and here we have the cap, and it has the Lattafa logo in there inside, as you can see, and this is gorgeous and super feminine, okay? So when I tried it on, I was honestly a little taken aback by the fact that this is actually, to me, kind of like a gender neutral rose smell. So let's back up. This is a kind of a fresh rose, juicy rose, and leather fragrance, like suede. It smells like labdanum. It has labdanum, it has amber, it has rose, it has patchouli, and like kind of these really nice white musks. So that's what this fragrance consists of. But what I get on my skin is kind of a way more gender neutral rose than I actually thought when looking at this bottle. I think the bottle looks feminine, but I could see a man or a woman rocking this rose scent very easily, okay? But yeah, let's get into it. I'm just gonna spray it on so you guys can see. And just kind of like reacquaint myself. I tried this yesterday, so I know. It's a little alcoholic in the beginning, okay? The first spray is kind of awful. You need to really let it sit on your skin a little while and dry down a bit. I don't like the first spray, I need to say. Like, it smells really alcoholic and really chemically. So, I think it's the labdanum. It's kind of like, ugh. Yeah, I don't like the first blast of labdanum. But when it dries down, now it's drying down a little. Ooh, now it gets nice. Okay, so I think the packaging is 10 out of 10. Main reason being because this smells exactly like this looks like, okay? It's this color, this kind of dusty, velvety pink, okay? So it is like a dusty rose. Dusty suede and rose, okay? That's what it smells like to me. It's like if you could make rose petals into a juice. It's almost like a juicy rose, and I have nothing like it. That's the kind of like top note that I get, is like juicy rose. And then it's resting on a base of like some amber. I can get like some woody amber on the background, but mainly I get the labdanum. And what the labdanum plus patchouli does, it gives it this fuzzy feeling with the musks. Everything kind of blends perfectly. The main things that you get when you put this on is juicy rose, like if rose petals would be made into a juice, an actual juice. Like there's this juiciness, almost like fruitiness, but it smells like rose fruity, okay? So it's really hard for me to explain. It's almost like there's a tad bit of like lychee or something, just a tiny tinge, okay? But mainly it smells like that rose, okay? But it's the juiciest kind of rose ever. So that's the top note. And it's supported by this really nice blend of all these other notes that together smells like velvety suede, okay? So it's suedey, it's soft, it's fuzzy, it's musky, and the amber is giving it a little bit of that like woodiness in the background, way in the background, okay? But mainly this is a leathery rose, and that's why I think it's gender neutral actually. I think the marketing is super interesting because this looks feminine, okay? This looks like super feminine and super femme. And to me, what this smells like, because of the leather, it's a little bit of a femme fatale type of rose, okay? It's really interesting. I have nothing similar to it, and I think it's definitely a heavier winter type of rose or like autumn type of rose, and it smells mature, okay? It smells like not too mature, but a woman who is like in her 30s to 40s and they know what they want. Like that's kind of what this smells like to me. It's also very poetic, romantic and vampy, and I really like that about this. It's a really kind of different take on rose. That kind of rose and suede leather combo is super unheard of. I've never smelled it before and I really like it, okay? I must kind of like plot twist. This is becoming one of my favorite rose scents because it's so unique to me and it's so romantic, so vampy and kind of like dark. It's like dark velvet. I don't know. It's really giving me kind of like, ooh, these kind of tickles. I really like it. I feel like a goddess when wearing it. I feel like a vampire goddess when wearing it. And that's my favorite kind of mood. So it's my gothic fantasy, okay? And I'm a rose hoe. I can say like for sure, I'm a rose hoe. I have like 5 different rose fragrances and it never gets old, I think. But this is definitely something interesting. There's something sparkly about that juicy rose on top. And then you have this fuzziness that kind of contradicts that. It's a really polarizing scent. It has kind of these 2 very different kind of note structures in there, like that sparkly, juicy, sharp rose, just cut rose type, very juicy, and then like a super fuzzy, interesting, musky, almost like powdery, velvety leather. And like they contradict each other. It's like having something sharp and having something muted and nice and soft and like romantic. And the reason why I think this would definitely be good on a man also is because the leather is giving it a little bit of a masculine vibe. There's like something that also kind of reminds me of like this kind of a masculine animalic leather, okay? So something akin to ombre leather. Like there's that kind of notes or like structures in this. And I feel like whereas this goes vampiric, sexy, romantic on a woman, I think that on a man this would come off as kind of like fresh rose with animalic leather. And you know, like it must smell a lot harsher on a man. Yeah, I think I would definitely prefer this on either sex, okay? Like this is definitely unisex to me. This is definitely something that a man could rock. And this is something that I would definitely find attractive on a man. So unisex in my opinion, okay? And lasting power on this one is a little better. I got about like 12 hours and I think that it's well balanced. I like the fact that during that 12 hours, the rosiness and the suede both kind of stay linear. They're kind of the similar note structures, like none of it is unbalanced. It's like perfectly blended and both come off real nice and all the time. Like they keep pushing. Because sometimes with rose fragrances, I've noticed that the rose kind of dies down and you're just left with the spiciness or the leatheriness or whatever, and then it's unbalanced. But not with this one. This one to me is very unique. I like it. It's romantic, gothic romantic, classic. It has a twist to it. I think that it kind of brings something new to the whole rose basic thing, okay? So it's at the same time youthful and classic, which I find interesting, okay? So definitely like this, but I do think that because of the leather suediness, if you don't like leather notes, you're not gonna enjoy this one that much, okay? Like, that's the reality of it. Scent wise, I think this is a moderate projection type. This is again one of those fragrances that people can smell on you, but it projects about arm length, okay? Like, it's nothing too much. It's not like super in your face all the time. It's more of that you hug me, you smell me, you know what I smell like, you know, stuff like that. So it's not an assault on your senses, and that's a nice thing for a leather fragrance, because leather can be done in such a sharp and overpowering way that I don't like it. But this one is a really well blended leather rose fragrance, okay? What I'd give this one, I think I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10, just because I do wish the rose would be a little more strong on this. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like that would make this a 10 out of 10 fragrance. I think the suede is like taking the cake here. The suede is like the main note of the show, especially in the dry down. It does become more of a suede leather instead of like rose suede leather, you know, a little, okay? So I wish the rose would be a little more sparkly, a little more out there, but that's just my own opinion on it. So I'd give it 8 out of 10. And I think this is a bang for your buck. I got it for 25 euros, and I think it's actually a good price for this. This smells luxurious, this smells niche, and I just really think Lattafa nailed it because it's super unique, okay? So yeah, that's my review on the two fragrances here, and let me know if you guys like rosy scents. Do you find them overly mature, or do you like them? What about clean girl scents? Are they your thing? They're definitely my thing nowadays. Like, I'm a hoe for it. I love clean girl scents nowadays. They're my main thing that I use the most, and these two I'm really pleased with, okay? Great successful blind buys, and yeah, so awesome. That's all for today. I hope you guys like this video. If you're not subscribed already, maybe you should. I release new videos on fragrance all the time. I love fragrance, it's my main thing, it's my main hobby, and I love sharing it with you guys. I also do tend to do videos on my like everyday life, and some people like those too, some people don't. So yeah, if you're into that, maybe subscribe, leave a like on this video, and I see you guys in my next one. Have a scentful day. Bye!